Victory is ours!
Whoa, Ricklock Brimstone!
Now, the journey continues with a Silver Adventure Box.
Alright guys, I'm back. Just watched an episode of Voyager. I'm about halfway through Season 5, and the Borg are getting really boring, but they keep doing more. Anyway, hello everybody. We are going to be continuing with the Super Adventure playthrough here, just before the festival goes away. We're about to conclude the entirety of the first world. So, we've got the bombs, we've got the candle, we've got, what else do we get? We've got the shovel, we've got lots of upgrades. We have 279 baubles, so I'm just over the cap of 250 right now. That's because beating the last level gave us a chest that gave us a couple more that goes over the cap. But yeah, so we got a ton of stuff, and all that's left is to finish off the world by beating Zone 3, which is going to have a big boss at the end, and is going to be more sprawling and more full of secrets than the others that we've seen so far. So let's check it out. The Kingdom of Fungus, where tales are told of a terrifying tyrant. Now, I believe that the Kingdom of Fungus is again supposed to be a Mario reference. Essentially the idea of the Mushroom Kingdom, basically, I guess. Certainly the boss at the end of this is a reference to the main antagonist of Super Mario Bros. 2. But yeah, okay, so here we go. It's now very dark. We're still in a general, forested environment here, but it's super dark now. It's very swampy here. And we've got lots of nasty plants, which immediately, if we walk into, we will learn something about. You get these horrible snares, so they grab you, like so. You get the really big effect on the screen, and the only way to get out is to wrestle our way free with the stick. Okay, so if we ever walk near anything like this, we're going to get entombed, and we've got to try and pull our way out, all right? I love that visual effect, by the way, here, the pixelated-looking stuff that creeps in on the side. Because obviously the rest of Guild Wars does that quite often. When you get blind, it's got an effect, but this one's like really pronounced and pixel-looking, so that's cool. Now, we do have a counter to this stuff, and that counter should be evident here at the shop right at the beginning. So here's the shopkeeper, and he says to us the same stuff as always. He says, now that you're here, maybe you'll buy some of my stuff. But you'll notice he's got one of the plants near him, and it's on fire. So if we use the torch, the light, the candle, sorry, that we got from before, and we swipe it, you can actually burn this stuff down, thus making it safe. So they hint that at you there. If you never bought the candle already on the previous world, maybe you use Shortcut one, you'd find it for sale here. You'd probably also still find the whip for sale here, but we've obviously already got all of that. I can buy a couple more potions. And 3, there you go, we got 9 potions, we spent some of our baubles, and yeah, I guess we just get to get on moving straight away here, really. Is there anything here? I feel like there might have been something here. Oh, there's a bunny. All right, so on the other zones, as we started out, we had a ton of bunnies, and we could trigger a bunnado, right? There aren't any on this level. It's serious business this time, guys, all right? There's no bunnies, there's no nice, happy fields and things right at the start. We got something scary to look at, so, oh, God. Why did I walk immediately into that? So we're going to burn our way through, and we're just going to immediately start with jumping by coming up here. There's no reason to burn down every plant, but I tend to sort of feel that way. I sort of have my OCD or whatever trigger with that. So here we get another type of plant. If we walk into the middle of this, you'll notice a Venus flytrap. And we're constantly taking damage while in this. So you got to wrestle free quickly. So never stand in the middle of one of these. I'll tell you what, guys, actually, not just a second ago, but earlier, just before I started recording this entire thing with SAB. Again, I'm watching Voyager at the moment, okay? I'm a bit of a Star Trek nerd right now. Probably the best episode I've seen of that for ages is one about a giant, like, 2,000 kilometer sized interdimensional being that baits and sucks people into it, pretending to be a wormhole. Really good episode. Anyway, we can also, I think we can burn these. Can we burn these? Maybe not. Maybe you can't burn these. I thought you could, but I guess not. So, immediately at the start of this zone is a big secret that I do want to show you. So, obviously, we're meant to go this way. But if we worm our way around, climbing onto this log and whatnot, you can come back up here. There is no reason to come here whatsoever, really. Well, mind you, there is a chest, so we can come up here, right? And in tribulation mode, players obviously should come here. Oh, no, why am I throwing a bomb here? Not a bomb. We need to dig. Here we go. So we get a chest, right? In Tribulation mode, players come here because spikes and instant kills and stuff. So this is like the golden path for Trib mode. Golden path being, you know, a term to describe the absolute way forward. However, for normal mode, there's really not any reason. It's just going to circle you back round to wherever you were, which I find interesting, okay? Tribulation mode, the difficult one, wasn't added to Super Adventure Box until much after this level was first introduced. So I wonder when the level first came out what the devs were planning with this section. Maybe they wanted it to tie into future upgrades, but it gets a lot bigger than this, right? So like behind here, you can actually throw a bomb here, and you will notice that there's some kind of a block with like a hand and a strange marker on it, okay? That marker is actually a new Crichton character for W. So this is referencing another upgrade that we don't have yet. So this is an obstacle for much later. We will be returning. But it's very strange because going even behind there and looking at it all sort of leads you to just some odd places. I guess we'll do that discussion later. Keep you hooked. In a few episodes, we will be returning here to check that out at the start of this level. But yeah, so that's about that. Let's see... Can I land on that down there? Oh my god, I can land on it. Wow. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that was possible. Okay, so we got to be careful of the abyss. And yeah, we're just going to make some progress. Oh, I almost forgot as well. I want to change our outfit, don't I? And our mini. All right, there we go. Look, so we're in a dark swamp, so I've put the Jungle Explorer outfit on, all right? It's very similar to what we were in a second ago, but it's different. And the new mini we're running is the mini spider. See? Because spiders appeared on that last level, so why not? Speaking of new enemies, there are some new ones here. So as we move forward... What do we find? Toads. Okay, so these guys are pretty scary. They'll tongue lash you. And also, actually, I think this variety of toad will only tongue lash. Let's see. He's only tongue lashing, so we can just whip him. I said we can whip him. There we go. We can stun him and then we can kill him. All right, so those guys aren't so bad. Or maybe, hold on, let me see what happens if I let him hit me. Yeah, okay, so when they tongue lash you, they pull you, and then they, like, stomp on you and, like, knock you over and stuff, okay? So don't let them hit you with the tongues, because they're a little bit more dangerous than just the regular default things that you might get attacked with, say, the snakes, because this will do damage and actually pull you in, and that could get you screwed up. Could pull you into these entangling vines, could pull you into swampy, dirty water, all kinds of stuff, and you're not gonna want it. So here, by the way, yes, flowers. We missed it again, but yes, there are bee dogs that grab pollen from these flowers, and then they run through here. So you'll notice here a bit of a recurring theme. There are mazes in every single level, I think. And it's always like the bee guys go through a maze. Actually, mind you, in Zone 2, they never really went through a maze, did they? But look, there's a lot of mazes, and you follow the guys through the mazes. This one's obviously much more obviously a maze. It's even hedges. Here as well, you got a hidden chest, very obvious to see. You can see the little rubble on the ground. And yeah, you're basically just going to try and figure out the best way through. I guess this way. You could cheat on all of them as well, by the way, by doing this. And I've deliberately not been cheating. Because, come on, that ruins it, guys. You're not supposed to do that, all right? So we're going to stay zoomed in. We're going to treat the maze properly, like we're actually our character trying to learn this thing. And I'm just wondering, I know that in the previous videos, some of you will have been desperate for me to do this. But yeah, I have been very deliberately not. Okay, so we do get out of the maze here. Was it? Oh, there she is. Okay, she's over there. Right, let me get our health back with this potion. Good. We can even climb on top of the maze here, by the way. And from over here, at the top of the maze, if you come into this little crack on the far side, again, you can see the animation on the ground. Another chest. I mean, the thing is, I'm picking all this stuff up, and it's not even important. It's not worth anything right now. We can't even get any baubles. We're maxed out. It's actually really frustrating because we're going to be asked, the next shop, the next real shop we get to, not at the start of the level, but the next big shop. Oh, God, she went into the wall a little bit there. Actually, hold on. What if I come... Can I not just stand on this and bomb her from range? I mean, it literally doesn't matter right now because we're maxed out on bubble things. Yeah, we can do that, right? Interestingly, we're getting glancing blows. Oh, come on. I was dodging. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I was a little bit late. Okay, fine. I won't hide there. So, hold on. Can't we bomb her like this and then just do this? Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's so good. Oh, my God. Perfect. What an easy way of killing her. Yeah, like, this doesn't even matter because we're... Oh, no, there's a frog there as well. It's okay. We can deal with him. Because killing her, we're not going to be able to reclaim our stuff. The first shop is going to ask us to spend... I'm pretty sure all of our baubles. All of them. crap. I've gone the wrong way again now. And then we're going to be on empty, and then I'll wish I could open these chests, but I can't because I'm opening them first, so probably not the most efficient way of doing things. But hey, we can always cheese it with a bauble bubble if we really want to. I could also sort of essentially put my baubles in storage by going to that vendor back at the hub that you saw and trading 250 for a bauble bubble, and you can have infinite bauble bubbles. There's no cap on that, right? So you can do it in that order. My god, this maze is actually the real deal right now. I don't even know how to get through. This is a dead end. Yeah, it is a dead end. No! Oh! Alright, guys, I'm going to cut it so that we don't spend too long on this level. This is just the very, very start here. It must be this way, right? Surely. This way? Yeah, I remember, because this is where we got the chests. Alright, I'll see you guys in a sec. Wow. What an adventure. Just because she knocked us off there. Oh, we're pretty low on health there as well. It's okay. She's still only on 35. We could probably melee her down now. Dodge. Dodge again. Oh, that was perfect. Come on, come on. We got this. We got this. One more hit. Yeah. Oh, what? She hit us even after being dead. That's unbelievable. Okay, we get 10 baubles and then the honeycomb. I am going to leave the honeycomb up so that we can claim its fruits later. But there you go. So, all right. So, there you go. That's the last one down. That's the last mini-boss. That's actually the last queen bee dog of the game. Because once we beat this level, we're done with World 1. This is Zone 3 of World 1, right? So, we'll be done with World 1 completely. And in World 2, it's not bee dogs anymore. It's something new. So, that'll be something different. Because a lot of stuff changes when you get to the next world. So, that's good. All right. So, here we've obviously got to jump past this. But the danger is that there's the thing to burn down, so we burn it down. Also, we can come all the way up here, and we can come along these, and using our eyes, we can sort of see that there's nothing much going on, but when you get closer, it becomes apparent there is another chest. Why am I grabbing these chests? Why? Somebody tell me. Oh, God. All right, so there you go. And that's basically everything. Oh, we got snared as we fell down. So that's basically everything at the start of the level. So now you see the turtles from the previous zone, and you can suddenly start seeing how things get a bit interesting here. If we throw a bomb to that turtle, we can kill him, and maybe if he's at the right place, then we can use him to jump around. They could do all kinds of weird stuff there with moving platforms. It's such a shame that in regular Guild Wars 2, none of the open world jumping puzzles utilize something like those turtles. So we get a choice. Do we want to bounce up, or do we want to go over here? So this is an alligator. He looks pretty scary. I will, for the purposes of demonstration, show you what happens if you go towards him. He snaps down, and he knocks you away. So that's not very good, obviously. What we actually want to do is we want to hit him, and then for a brief window, a bit like with the turtles, he's hurt. You see, he's got the little X mark on his head, and we can move through, and we can get along. So I think that's... Either it's just the Super Adventure Box devs doing the same thing as retro games did, or it's a very explicit... There you go, he stood back up there. It's a very explicit reference to Pitfall, where supposedly... I mean, this is according to Wiki. Supposedly in Pitfall, you use alligators as stepping stones sometimes as well. So I don't know whether it's exactly from that, but yeah. So we'll kill this guy. Actually getting a little bit worried on this one. I've decided that we've got far enough in now that I want to beat this without getting a game over, right? We've slowly been building up continue coins for beating the zones so far. And I just want to keep going, basically, and not ever run out. Not ever actually have to. And, I mean, we've got the baubles to sort of buy lots of spare lives, so I don't know. We'll see. I also want to show you what it looks like to spend one, though, at the same time, so might be a bit silly. Oh, we almost missed that there. Okay, let's try and come up here and get onto the leaves. Obviously, the higher the better, right? Only monkeys to deal with up here. Monkeys aren't... Actually, that's a lot of monkeys. That is a lot of monkeys around at the moment. Let's grab this. Let's see what power-up we get. Oh, it's a damage buff. Okay, so look, a new type of monkey. This is a blue monkey. They have bats, and I think they knock us down and do sort of generally dirty, nasty things with those. So we have to watch ourselves when it comes to that. Let's kill this guy here as well. And this one too. I actually can't remember what expressly those monkeys do. This one dropped a key as well, so that's good. When we find a chest, we'll be able to spend that straight away. Of course, having the key means we don't get easy access to bombs. It means we don't get easy access to anything, really. None of the other... We can only swing it and use it to open something, so you always have to drop... Remember to drop the key. If you're about to get into a difficult fight, drop it, do the fight, and then remember to pick it back up afterwards as well. So there's a snare there. Oh, another snare. So like here, we have to drop the key. Oh, that bomb was amazing. So that we can use the candle to get through the snare so we can walk past. You can maybe just jump over as well. Let's see. Yeah, you can just jump over as well. But, you know, never hurts to just try and be a little bit safe here. Let's keep on going. Almost felt like I could have climbed on that there, but nope, doesn't seem necessary. Over here, there's a really tricky jump. You can actually make it all the way over there. It's quite challenging, but you can actually do that. And if you look really carefully over there under my cursor, that's a chest. We'll get to that chest from another route, though. When you do Tribulation, they force you to do that, because if you try to stand, say, where I am right now, there are spikes that will instant kill you. Or they try to force you. There are some sneaky ways that speedrunners have managed to get around it anyway, but yeah. All right, so over here, look. And you'll notice... Oh, we actually can't get up there. Oh, interesting. We can't get up there. So you do have to do the jump. All right, we'll try and do the jump. You'll also notice that this is a situation where we had to be on the trees as well, because it's nothing but just swampy nastiness down there everywhere we see. So, all right, here we go. Let's... In fact, we've spent so little time on the floor. I'm now worried I'm missing stuff on the floor. I don't think I am, though. I think we're still pretty early in the level, so we don't have to worry too much. All right, here we go. Look. Oh, we made it. Just about. You have to, like, really go very directly. Don't try and go diagonally there. Don't do any of that. You have to go, like, as direct a route as possible. We can grab these. Obviously, coming up here with the keys. If we get snared, it might force you to drop the key. I'm not sure entirely. But there you go. We open the chest. Oh, and look at all the baubles that are in there. I'm gonna leave those, because maybe we can grab those again later. And as you see, now we get to the end here. Is there any reason to drop down, I wonder? Is there any reason? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, so moving on. Next section, I think we're about to find the first time that they have a secret. Oh my god, he's so evasive. Okay, we managed to dodge back. Good. I think we're about to find the first time they have a secret within a secret. So let's see. Take this monkey out. We're going to drop down really quickly. Look how big this level is. Look at this. Oh my god, beautiful. We're going to drop down to here. Take out this toad. Ow, you... What? He flew me over him. That's so sad. Okay, now what we do is we calm... You see that lily pad? Now, when we land on that lily pad, it's going to sink, and we're going to start taking damage in the water. So we're going to get our bombs ready. We're going to jump on the lily pad. We're going to face the thing, and we're going to bomb, and then jump in as quickly as possible. I think you can do that without taking damage. It's just very difficult. And look, you found a secret shop! And he says, "At last, a customer. I'm eager for your business." Oh, I'm sure you are. Let me just drink some coffee here, guys. It's like freaking 2 a.m. on my SAB extravaganza here today. And so, what do we have for sale here? Well, something extremely cool. Look at that. Beautiful looking purse. Items like this, I don't know what it is. It's about the simplicity of them, but I always have like this desire to make that in the real world. I don't know. I bet there's another version of me in an alternate universe that's like a really enthusiastic cosplayer. Because I see so much of this stuff, and I'm like, I want that in the real world. I want these books in the real world. The thing is, I don't really like collecting tat and stuff as a person. I think tat's a bit, I don't know. I don't like little toys and buying all little plushes and that kind of nonsense for the things I enjoy. But for some reason, I love the idea of making it. But I don't have the talent to make any of it. Anyway, yeah, so check it out. A bauble purse. This purse will allow you to hold up to 500 baubles, but it costs 250. Are you sure you want to buy it? So I'm going to say yes. So there you go. We're back down to 5 now, but we've increased our maximum capacity, which is really important because in the later stuff, when we get to World 2 particularly, they're going to start charging us a ton of baubles, like over the cap. So you need the purse to be able to even think of buying some of the stuff later on. So we get that. Now what's really punishing about this level is we just spent 250 and we're going to have to spend a ton more in mere moments. So it's time to collect a ton of baubles, I say. Let's smash this guy's stuff. Let's smash this here as well. And yeah, this is a pretty well hidden shop, right guys? Probably one of the bigger secrets, one of the more tricky places to get into. Well, what do you think would be cool with something like that? I don't know, maybe putting a secret in a secret? So, okay, for the sake of people who don't know, just think for a second, guys. Where might another secret be in this room? We've got 4 walls. There's no special textures or anything anywhere. There's no marker. If we try and dig or anything here, nothing's going to happen. If we try and bomb the walls here, nothing's going to happen. Where could a secret be? You got an idea? Well, I'll show you. We're going to take the candle, And as I demonstrated yesterday, or last video, I don't know when I'll upload these, we can burn the rug away. With the rug burned away, we can place a bomb at our feet. And when it blows up, look at that. How cheeky is that? There is another place. This is, once again, another furniture shop. There's always so much detail that I've got in these. Look at this. Oh, it's so good. Actually, hold on. No. This isn't the furniture. Oh, yeah, this one's actually amazing. I forgot. Okay, hold on. No, this is just a hidden room, right? And so we get another shopkeeper. And he says, alas, a customer, I'm eager for your business. We get to choose one item here. We can only buy one. So we can buy a purple bauble, which is worth 50 for the price of 25. We can buy the orange one, which is worth 10. No, not yes. Or we can buy this one, which is worth 1. So if we buy the purple one, we can double our money. What's amazing, though, is the devs put this here right after you've probably just spent your entire supply from above to get the wallet. So it's like really, really trolly, basically. We'll have to come back to do this later. But then as well, okay, so we're now in a secret room in a secret room. Pretty cool, right? Which just basically gives you free money if you buy this. Very, very, very sneaky of them. Well, what about a secret room in a secret room in a secret room? Yeah, that's what they did here. So if you throw a bomb behind this waterfall, we can now run on in here. And this is the furniture shop. Another poisoned furniture fancy shop. We can grab 4 more furniture coin tokens. So, I mean, just anything you can imagine where they try to trick you or deceive you in some way or do something really fun and wild, they've done it. So, I mean, I really like that. And there you got it. I probably will come back here for those baubles in a second. So, my job now is to climb back up to the checkpoint we were at. Because what I want is... How do we do that? Maybe we can't do that. Oh, we totally can do that. We're going to have to go forward a little bit, though. All right, so going back to the lily pad. Got 1, got 2, got this. The turtle we don't have to worry about. Turtles, it's impossible to kill, by the way, because they can always be used as some kind of platforming thing. Okay, got Scary Monkey. We dodge him. We throw a bomb. The bomb misses. Yeah, so, like, if you're not very good with the bombs, they're not going to be perfect. Okay, we got an apple there as well, which healed us up. Okay, so now from back here, before progressing, I want to walk back the way we go. We land on this. Look at that. Look at that. Frog that would pull you into the snare. That's gross. We come back up. Okay, now I'm going to go break the honeycomb. And I'm going to collect what was in that chest. Which means I have to do the tricky jump again. All right. So I will see you guys in just a second. All right. And I'll tell you what. It's that sad moment again. Listen, with about 50% of the level finished. About half an hour in. I'm going to have to end it there, guys. I'm so sorry. But we will be back next time. And we will be seeing the big conclusion of World 1. A very special, different boss. And some more trolly, crazy goodness from the Super Adventure Box. I'll see you guys very soon. And hey, I'll let this little bit of super speed play out as well. I hope you're still enjoying. And I'll see you shortly.